Hello there and welcome. Thank you for coming back here. Last episode we had our first herbology class and went to see Natty and then helped a historian in distress while we took out some of the enemy goons and completed a Merlin trial. So that was pretty fun. Now we're off to our first potions class. And before we head out there, we have Dittany leaves. And apparently, we only have to plant them once. You gather them, and they just keep growing. Awesome. It's good to know. And we got 5 of them, so that's huge. It's time to head to potions.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Well, I'm enjoying myself, so I don't mind the this kind of travel. Before we head to there, I think...
Oh dear.
We can do this.
Incendio.
Collect the field guide page. Let's help out a student. Cressida Bloom.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Oh. That's definitely interesting.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell on you? I don't like Amit. He's maybe a little bit of a snitch.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Our little Hermione, it seems.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Huh. Very intriguing.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get... Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Oh, that's these. I thought that was a page for me.
Revelio. Accio.
Nope, just missed that one.
Revelio.
Oh.
Accio.
Sneaky, are they? There we go. Nope. Can't just hop over. Oh. There we go. One more, I assume, will be on this end. Oh.
Revelio.
The Old Librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students. It was known for his liberal use of silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Interesting. Couldn't they use... Oh, it's actually down there. Couldn't they use silencing charms on mandrakes? Then you wouldn't need air protection. Oh, there it is.
Accio.
Oh, I missed. There we go.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Do I read her diary? I do. Today was a good day. This is until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace, thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Abroth Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pies. Okay, nothing super juicy, but definitely something, I guess. Could have been juicier.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
That's a good place to start.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Oh yeah, definitely don't want anyone else reading it. I didn't do that.
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Alright, let's go to potions class. Is it far away or... Oh, we're right there. Might as well take the trip. And we were going the wrong way. I'm glad I checked.
Wish I brought Pet out.
I left to buy a pet.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
All the tea.
Revelio.
Oh, behind me? Oh, just the flu. Can we go in here? We sure. Oh, this is his office. Memorandum, date 31st of December 1875. From the Auror office, subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given that we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions follow.
Revelio.
That's very interesting. Potion. Makes sense, makes sense. And there's something over here. Just a straight galleon. Time to start potions class. Let's go.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I wonder how much room for error there is. Or if you can mess up.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
We shall see.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Then your time here will be extremely boring.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Wuss.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Oh, no.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Well, I'm not sure that's a good idea, but I do want to see where this goes. It's not a good idea, though.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I really don't want to piss off a teacher. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oh, I know this is a bad idea.
Your potion should not be that color. Now,
Mongrel fur. Ashwinder eggs. And a Fwooper feather. Oh, I hope I don't regret this, but why not?
potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here you go.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
If you throw me under the bus, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to say you did it
Proficiency
yourself.
in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Alright, so I can go over here to the Endurance Potion. Okay, so it just brews by itself?
And
kind of
now
hoping for
we
more
have
of a
the
mini
mallow
game.
Sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
I had nothing to do with
Sorry,
that.
Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Ha, sucks to suck.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Ah. Damn. Yes, Professor.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
You know what? He knows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
I have.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I'll definitely pay attention to herbology. It's one of my
I
favorite
think each
classes.
of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Interesting.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help.
No.
I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
You got me into trouble, and that wasn't very nice.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Revelio.
Still pretty funny. Oh. You have interesting hair.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We are. We're off to Hogsmeade. Here we go. That was interesting. These those quests aren't quite as long as I thought they'd be, so I can definitely, if without side quests, I can definitely add a one or two into
Here I come.
the same place. Which I like that, but also I don't know, rather more long engaging stuff. I'm sure that'll come up more.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the
I'm
ready.
sorry.
Mind you, it was never the same.
Hey, Pooty Tat. Nah. Nope.
Revelio.
Oh. Huh. Ollivander's Wand Shop. Wands of a variety of woods and all manners of flexibility, each possessing one of 3 magical cores. Choose their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop run by the amiable and knowledgeable Gerbold Ollivander. In the profession of wandcraft since 382 BC, the Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world. Oh, I see something that I'm very curious about.
Revelio.
There it is.
Accio.
Alright, now we'll go. Alright, here we go. Hello, Mr. Ollivander.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Oh, sure.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I imagine. Why don't you continue searching the Owlery?
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Why that wand?
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Do you know why he stole it?
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Well, I'll see if I can find it.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Well, time to head to the Owlery. And that is really far away. So let's check that out. Doesn't show up. So let's go to the map. Hogwarts, I assume. Yep. Hogwarts map. And... Interesting. Well, I guess the best thing we could do is just to get to Hogwarts and go from there. Alrighty. Do the Quidditch pitch.
Travel broadens the mind.
And you created a lot of travel. I want the wand flying wand flying. My goodness, broom flying. I really want to be able to get on a broom. Can't tell you how many times when I was younger I took the kitchen broom and decided to ride it around. It never did take off. Oh, there's the owlery all the way up there.
Revelio.
Oh, look at that. Oh, magical beast classroom. Interesting. Anything out here? Nope. Alright.
Accio.
I don't know what a moonstone's for, but I sure am getting a lot of it. Maybe I need a lot more, I assume. I don't think there's a limit on how many of those we can carry, so might as well carry them all.
Accio.
Oh, there's a side quest up here. Well, that'll be definitely something to do soon.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
I do love owls. Ooh, there's so many.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Oh.
I recognize those handles.
There it is.
The summoning charm should do the trick.
Hogwarts owls. School owls and owls owned by students can be found in the Hogwarts Owlery. One is advised to explore carefully, keeping an eye out for owl droppings and regurgitated mouse skeletons. Intéressant. Well...
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio!
Not there.
I'd best keep looking.
Oh, there we go.
No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing.
Alright, just a few more. I reckon we'll need to climb the ladder.
Accio! I'll take that, thank you.
Gold always works. Okay, ladder's simple
Birds
enough.
aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
I'd say so. Oh.
This'll do nicely.
Whoa.
I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Nothing. I'd best keep looking.
Ooh.
No statues here.
No, keep going.
Levioso! Accio!
There we go.
Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise.
There we go. Nope, not that
I'll
one.
take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking.
It seems to be all of them. Maybe they're just the ones I'm looking for on the ground. Ah, I can't slide down. Well, we have two more, so maybe that's enough.
What's happening?
There we go. Huh. A ghost. Oh.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
How did you lose your head?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did you take the wand?
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How did you steal from Peeves?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Well, see you at the forest.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Oh, it brought me back down. Huh. It still says there's a quest up here. So that's completed the quest. Oh, hello. I need to learn disarming charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw's ghost into the Forbidden Forest. Interesting. And that's locked. Oh. A treasure map. Floating candles.
A map.
Interesting.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
What to do next? I do feel like going back and checking out the dueling club to see if I can go into another duel and get my dodge rolls out that way. And once I do that, I should be able to
Revelio. Accio.
I should be able to learn this Expelliarmus. So I believe that's what I'll do. So, before I go any further, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked any of my content, please like and subscribe so you can keep up to date with this adventure. Take care.